number 2. Each has played a key role in the development of the program at VMI the past 4 years and during head coach Taylor Mendoza's first year at the helm. We will begin with number 2, Will Gormson. Hailing from Leawood, Kansas, Will has played in 30 games during his VMI career and earned 12 starts, including 11 as a senior this season. The Midi has tallied 20 goals, including 11 from the 2026 campaign and 2 last week in VMI's upset over LAU. A great student, Gormson has earned several conference academic awards over the past 3 years. He will graduate in May with a degree in economics and business, after which he will commission into the United States Army as an infantry officer. Will is accompanied today by his parents, Don and Heather, and teammate and younger brother, Charlie. Number 3, Jack Meyer. A senior defense from Matomidi, Minnesota, Jack played in nearly 30 games during his VMI career before sustaining an injury and sitting out most of his senior season. He excelled as a junior in 2025 when he earned 13 starts and caused 10 turnovers as one of VMI's top defenders. Jack will graduate next month with a degree in computer science and a minor in cybersecurity, after which he will pursue a career in defense technology. He's accompanied today by his parents, Jeff and Karen, and siblings, Nick and Camille. Number 4, Gage Kirkwood. Senior Midi has been a valuable member of the VMI lacrosse program and excellent teammate after sitting out 2 seasons due to injury. An outstanding student, Gage has earned several conference academic awards the past 3 years. The Louisville, Texas native will graduate in May with a degree in econ and business with a decision analytics concentration, after which he will explore work opportunities with the United States government agencies. Accompanied today by his parents, Don and Stacy Kirkwood, and brother, Gunnar. Number 5, Sebastian Chicas. A senior goalkeeper from Lake Forest, California, Sebastian has earned multiple academic honors and also served as treasurer of Tri Beta, VMI Biology Honor Society. He will graduate in May with a degree in biology and minor in applied math, after which he will pursue a career in pharmaceutical sales. Sebastian is accompanied today by his mother, Mackie. Number 10, Cole Jones. Hailing from Ashburn, Virginia, Cole has played in 37 games over his VMI career and tallied 9 goals, including 4 as a senior. An excellent student, Jones earned multiple conference all-academic team honors and was named a CSC Academic All-District recipient in 2024. He served as an RDC first-class rep during his time on post. Cole graduated in May with a degree in international studies and minor in national security, after which he will commission into the United States Army Aviation Branch stationed at Fort Rucker, Alabama, to become a helicopter pilot. Accompanied today by his parents, Michael and Tamara. Number 11, Nate Golding. Defensive midi from Sacramento, California, Nate has played in nearly 50 games over his VMI career. He scored 18 goals and logged 10 assists over his tenure, including 9 as a sophomore in 2024. He also picked up 82 ground balls over his career and caused 33 turnovers with his relentless effort. Nate will graduate next month with a degree in international studies, after which he will commission in the United States Army as a field artillery officer. He's accompanied today by parents, Scott and Jackie Golding, and sister Sky. Number 13, Jack Rogers. One of the top face-off specialists in program history, senior Jack Rogers has earned over 500 career face-off wins over 3 seasons with the program. He was forced to sit out his junior season due to injury. In addition to numerous academic honors, Rogers has achieved many athletic honors, including multiple MAC face-off specialist of the week accolades, and was named the 2023 MAC All-Freshman Team. During his time on post, he served as an S3 corporal, sergeant, and lieutenant. Sewanee, Georgia native will graduate in May with a degree in psychology, after which he plans to attend law school at Mercer University, where he will play his final year of eligibility. After law school, Jack will seek to commission into the JAG Corps, accompanied today by his parents, John and Rebecca, and brother Wesley. Number 26, Adam Ness. Our senior goalkeeper, Adam, wraps up one of the best goalie careers in VMI program history, as he has logged over 500 career saves, which ranks 5th most for career saves of the Institute. His 201 saves from his rat year in 2023 marks the 6th most for a single season in the record books and earned him the team's Defensive Player of the Year award. The Yorktown, New York native will graduate next month with a degree in International Studies and Modern History, after which he plans to enlist into the Armed Forces. He's accompanied today by his parents, Andrew and Kathleen. Number 31, Zach LaPierre. Along stick biddy from Haddonfield, New Jersey, Zach has played in 8 games over his VMI career, including 5 this year as a senior. He will graduate in May with a degree in biology, after which he plans to continue studies in healthcare before attending nursing school. He's accompanied today by his parents, Ian and Magalai, and brother, Tristan. Number 51, Connor Young. A defense from Kennett Square, Pennsylvania. Connor's played in 10 games over his VMI career, including 6 as a senior in 2026, in which he earned a pair of starts and has caused 4 turnovers during his final campaign. During his time here at VMI, he served as a 3rd-class corporal and 2nd-class cadre sergeant. He'll graduate next month with a civil engineering degree, after which he will commission in the United States Army and serve with the Virginia National Guard as a field artillery officer. He also has a job lined up to be a bridge engineer for a firm based in Washington, D.C. Connor's accompanied today by his parents, Jeff and Jennifer. Number 99, Sam Morganston. Hailing from Upper Dublin, Pennsylvania, senior defense Sam has played in 8 games over his VMI career, including 4 contests during his senior campaign. An outstanding cadet athlete, he held rank as a corporal sergeant and is currently the India Company EMT team lead. Sam will graduate next month with a degree in psychology, in addition to a minor in chemistry and philosophy. Will then commission in the United States Army, branching as an infantry officer headed to Fort Benning, Georgia. Accompanied today by his parents, Mark and Nancy. Ladies and gentlemen, one big final round of applause for the VMI Lacrosse Senior Class of 2026.
All right, and welcome everyone to this NCAA Division I men's lacrosse matchup between your VMI Keydets and the visiting Wagner College Seahawks. A very important matchup today, an NEC conference matchup that will determine a lot about the playoff seedings. My name is Mark Duffin, and here with the rest of the VMI broadcast crew, we're bringing you all the action today in this very important men's lacrosse matchup. For both of these teams, for Wagner College, it's a win and in. There's one last playoff spot in the NEC tournament up for grabs. Wagner currently has the advantage, and if they win today, they eliminate VMI from contention and will take that fourth and final spot. VMI, on the other hand, if they win today, get the tiebreaker over Wagner College and will be able to go into next week's matchup against Detroit Mercy with the advantage. Now, of course, if VMI wins today, that still depends on next week's results. However, Wagner College is playing Robert Morris next week. So a win today for either team is a pretty surefire shot at the final spot in the NEC tournament. Especially today, it is the last home game for the VMI Keydets today, and we're honoring our seniors. We have 11 this year, quite a large class of seniors. We have number 2, Will Gormson, number 3, Jack Meyer, number 4, Gage Kirkwood, number 5, Sebastian Chicas, number 10, Cole Jones, number 11, Nate Golding, number 13, Jack Rogers, number 26, Adam Norris, number 31, Zach Lapierre, 51, Connor Jung, and 99, Sam Morgenstern. Now, the two seniors we want to highlight today for this matchup are number 13, Jack Rogers, and number 26, Adam Norris. The Keydets come into this matchup with a series advantage in the face-offs, currently averaging 52.1% of their face-off victories, whereas Wagner really a struggle. They're last in the NEC, averaging 37.9% on their face-off. So a really big advantage for VMI coming in. That'll be important for the face-off man, Jack Rogers, to really show his skills today. And then number 26, Adam Norris. If there's one weakness this Wagner College team has besides face-offs, it's getting the ball past good goal keeps. And Adam Norris has had an up and down season, but last week, the main player responsible for VMI's win on the road against LIU. Currently second in the conference, playing Robert Morris today for that number 1 seed. So a huge showing for Adam Norris today could be the key, could be the difference between VMI missing the conference tournament altogether and squeaking in past Wagner College. All right, so as we get set here for the first face-off, 60 minutes of lacrosse coming your way. I'm sure we'll have the atmosphere of a playoff matchup here from each team, as this will be the critical matchup to decide the season. Jack Rogers in for his first face-off. And here we go. An easy face-off win for Rogers. VMI quickly on the offensive approach. And so a great start there for VMI. And Dayton Bagwell with the ball. He has been the key contributor for this Keydets team, averaging 3.27 goals per game, which is a very high mark, especially in D1 lacrosse, very bruising sport. So we'll definitely look for Bagwell to make his mark offensively. VMI gets their first shot in the game, and right away, first goal for the Keydets. Right there, Jack Duncan Bloom with his first goal on the day. Just 30 seconds in. Excellent start for VMI. All right, that's one thing that VMI can do better than pretty much any other team in the NEC, and that's sneak the ball past good goal keeps.
Jack Duncan Blue.
Angus Snow is the goal keep in for Wagner College, and he has done very well with a 55.6 save percentage on the year. So it'll be critical for VMI to sneak it past him. VMI has been averaging 44.9% for their opponent's save percentage. So they've been doing really well at sneaking it past the goal keeps, no matter what. Second face-off does go to Wagner College. So the Seahawks on their first offensive approach. Now, these two teams not totally different offensively. It's really a pace difference when you look at the points per game versus points allowed. These two teams definitely better on offense than they are on defense. Wagner College definitely has the advantage defensively over VMI in the statistics. But really the difference offensively is the pace. Wagner College plays a lot slower, taking their time finding a good shot. VMI plays quickly and trying to put as many shots up as possible. So we'll see how that affects these two teams today, the slow versus the fast. Wagner looking for something, nothing there. VMI defense standing tall, just 30 seconds left on the shot clock. Seahawks looking for something. Trying to find a way in the middle, nothing there. Shot on the goal, and that will sneak right in. Not the best position you'll ever find on a shot, but doesn't matter if it goes in. That's number 6, Jake Mitchell, on the side of the Seahawks, and he ties it up just a minute after the first VMI goal. Jake Mitchell, the number 1 scorer for this Seahawk team. He's averaging just over 2 goals per game, and additionally is the number 1 assist man for this Seahawk team. So the focal point of the offense is Jake Mitchell for Wagner College. And right there, making his mark felt right away. 1-1 is the score as we go back to the face-off. And that's another win for Rogers. And Rogers is out running up ahead. He'll take the shot, and Rogers puts it in. So a hectic back and forth between these two teams. Jack Rogers already with 2 face-off wins and a goal to his name. The senior from Sewanee, Georgia, playing well today. It's already 3 goals scored, not even 2 minutes gone. Two teams moving very quickly. And that's what you like to see. Anything you can get from the periphery of this Keydets offense will help you run away with this game. So Rogers back at it for the face-off. And Rogers already 3 face-off wins out of the first 4. So this is the advantage that VMI has. They have the opportunity to make it take it a lot today. And just not give Wagner State the opportunity to score. So Keydets taking their time. They'll move it behind the goal. Nothing there. VMI specializes in the 1v1 attacks. Not as much passing as some of their competition in the NEC, but they have the talent to make that work. Quick shot on the goal there, and that'll be the first save. That'll be the first save for Angus Snow today. So now Wagner State on the clear. First save for Snow. Ball ends up on the ground. That'll be picked up by VMI. And a great defensive play there from Wagner to prevent the turnover. The Seahawks will take possession. Wagner with their second possession of the day. Have their offensive personnel on. Seahawks looking to find something in the middle. VMI defense holding strong. Quick pass across the field, and that will sail out of bounds. Turnover, Wagner State. VMI will take possession, and we'll be on the clear. VMI will clear it. Another possession here for VMI, their 4th of the day. As we tick down to 4 minutes gone here in the first quarter. You have Cole Jones swinging around to the back of the goal. Jones looking to make something happen. Get it to Durkin. Durkin, one of the key contributors here for this Keydets team. Durkin making his move. He'll swing across the field, shot on the goal, and that will sail over and stay with VMI. Just 36 seconds left on the shot clock for VMI. Cole Jones will bring it in. Nothing there for Jones. Quick shot on the goal and a long leaping shot for number 8, Warner Lewis, sophomore from Henrico, Virginia. And talk about a difficult shot, going over the shoulder, jumping. Managed to give that ball enough torque just from his torso. So VMI now takes a 3-1 lead just 4.5 minutes into this matchup. VMI not wasting any time, not wanting to dig out of a hole. That has been a common theme throughout the season, is VMI putting themselves in big deficits. So you can see here the desire to get an early lead, not have to be fighting and clawing for every possession. And Rogers will take that face off again. 4 of 5 for Rogers so far. And so VMI back on offense. Nate Golding will have it. They'll get it to Duncan Bloom. VMI taking it slow, getting their subs on. Duncan Bloom now with it. Go ahead and get to Bagwell. Duncan Bloom looking to make something happen. Nothing there for him. Wagner State, an excellent defensive team. Bagwell making his move. Nothing there. Quick pass inside. And nothing there for Cole Jones. Met really close up front. It's the type of position you want, but Wagner State's defending quite well. Keydets maintain possession. Durkin will have it behind the goal. He'll pull it out. Here's Bagwell. Nothing there. Just 12 seconds left on the shot clock for VMI. Bagwell looking to make something happen. He'll pass it to Durkin. And the VMI will take the shot. That will go just right and stay with VMI. Will Gormson was the one who took that shot. And so VMI, with not enough time to get another shot off, will just let the shot clock expire and set up their defense. So excellent defense there from Wagner College. Only allowing the Keydets to get in good position one time, and even then met with force to knock that ball out. Wagner College throws the ball away on the clear, so VMI with possession, and VMI right back on offense. Failed clear from the Seahawks. VMI with possession after possession, only 2 offensive stints for the Seahawks so far. 6.5 minutes gone here in this first quarter. Bagwell will pass it up to Duncan Bloom. Here comes VMI. Duncan Bloom looking to make something happen. Gets a couple screens, moves on inside, Duncan Bloom, and that will be saved. Angus Snow with his second save of the day. Now Wagner State back on offense. They'll get it up top to Jake Mitchell. And you see VMI pressuring Mitchell. They want to get the ball out of his net as soon as possible as he facilitates everything for the Seahawk offense. Wagner College gets everyone on that they want. Now looking to make something happen. Still 30 seconds left on the shot clock for the Seahawks. They get the ball to Mitchell. Mitchell looking to make something happen. And a great check there. Ball comes out. Mitchell picks it right back up. Mitchell with some room. Mitchell will take the shot, and that will be saved. Adam Norris with his first save of the day, and he'll get it out quickly. VMI with some room to run. And a poor pass there. Good pressure from Wagner State. That'll be a turnover, VMI. So a great first play from Adam Norris. But it doesn't quite turn into anything. Seahawks back on the clear. And they'll clear that easily. Back on offense are the Seahawks. Wagner State looking for something, taking it slow as they usually do. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Quick pass across. That bounces so good enough time for VMI to recover. And that'll take a shot off the goal. That'll go off the left pole, and the ground ball will be picked up by VMI. So VMI back on the clear. And some good passing will get it. VMI back on offense after the good defensive possession. Bagwell now with it. He'll pass it up to Gormson. We'll get it to Cole Jones. Jones will give it back to Gormson. Back to Bagwell. Bagwell making his move. He gets a step. Met by another defender. He'll swing it around behind the goal. Get it to Durkin. Jones now within the middle. Nothing there for him. Good defense here from the Seahawks. Durkin now with it again, behind the goal. 20 seconds now on the shot clock. Quick shot on the goal, and that will go left. Gormson just off. So Durkin will go ahead and take it in for the Cadets with just 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Needing to make something quick happen here. Quick pass in the middle. That is tipped by Wagner. And the ground ball is picked up by the Seahawks. Now on the clear, ball ends up on the ground. And that'll go to VMI. Good set position there from Cole Jones. Ian Muchinetta was not able to stay on balance. So now VMI back on offense. Bagwell now with it. Bagwell still looking for his first goal on the day. Jones now with it. You can see Wagner State's defense forcing VMI to take long possessions, which is not normally what VMI does, but so far has not hurt the Keydets. Bagwell now with it. Bagwell moving on inside. The ball is blocked right in front of Bagwell, and that will be picked up by Angus Snow. So nothing there for the Cadets offense. Wagner State back on offense. We'll get it to Mitchell. Wagner State with just their fourth offensive possession. Had a couple of rough clears. Now back with the opportunity, looking to get something going. 12 minutes gone here in this first quarter, just 3 minutes left. And the Seahawks only with one goal. The Cadets defense standing strong. Mitchell now with it. 30 seconds left on the shot clock. And a legal screen there from the Seahawks gives VMI the ball, so a turnover there from Wagner State. And VMI will be back on offense. It's Duncan Bloom with it. Jones. Give it back to Duncan Bloom. And Durkin with it. VMI loves to operate from behind the goal. But Wagner State has defended it well. Wagner College. If only there was a state called Wagner. Durkin making his move. Tries to get the shot to sneak in. Nothing there. Good save from Angus Snow, his third of the day. So Wagner College will go ahead and get the clear, and there will be a penalty. It looks like it'll be on number 40, Ethan Ostrowski, on the side of the Keydets. Either Ostrowski or Bagwell. So Wagner College with free possession. They get a good look inside, and that will go in. Excellent play there from Wagner College. That'll be Terry Farrell, the junior from Belmar, New Jersey. So we'll see if the penalty is forced after the goal.
Wagner goal with number 50, Terry Farrell.
Looks like that'll get waved off. So great play there from Wagner on the free play. And the wind's starting to pick up here in Lexington, Virginia. That'll be another face-off win for Jack Rogers. Rogers now 5 of 6. And an unfortunate turnover there from VMI. That'll be Greg Peters on the miscommunication with Nate Golding. So despite the face-off win, despite the face-off loss, Wagner College essentially with a make-it-take-it opportunity with just 50 seconds left on the game clock. Since that hectic first couple minutes where there were four goals scored, these two teams have fought each other at a standstill, broken by that Wagner College goal. Score is 3-2. And the Seahawks look to make something happen. Mitchell with it. Seahawks with 30 seconds left in the game clock. And tried to pass it inside. Ball ends up on the ground. That'll be picked up by VMI. VMI with 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Out and running. And Wagner College will recover well. Bagwell will get it. Bagwell moving in the middle. Takes a shot off goal. That will go off the left pole. Ball soars all the way to the end. Just 2 seconds left. And that will end the quarter. So a great defensive play there from VMI to end the quarter. Not able to capitalize. But up after one, 3-2 is the score. VMI handling both sides very well, but definitely can tell that the Wagner College defense is hindering the VMI offense just a little bit. We'll go ahead and take a break and be back for the start of the second quarter. All right, and welcome everyone back here to this NEC conference matchup between your VMI Keydets and the visiting Wagner College Seahawks. After one, VMI is up 3-2, a really close, hard-fought first quarter. Both defenses coming to play. But so far, advantage has been VMI, and it's been a lot based off of the possessions garnered from Jack Rogers. Jack Rogers losing only one faceoff during the first quarter, but right there losing the first one of the second quarter. So Wagner College with the first possession of the second quarter. It'll be critical to get out of the deficit. It's never fun to play defense down. So very big offensive possession in this back and forth game. I'm expecting more like the first quarter, close, hard fought, good defense from both teams. So it's critical that each offensive possession is handled well for both teams. Seahawks looking to make something happen, got a good pass in the middle, but just not the right angle. Dylan Popin with it. Popin sneaks the shot, and that'll go right. That might have been off the net of Adam Norris. Might have gotten something on there. Stats will tell me that Norris did not get that one, so that'll just sail right. 25 seconds on the shot clock, no reset for the Seahawks. Good check from behind. That's number 21, Franklin Schulhofer. And he'll force the ball out of bounds, cause turnover, VMI ball. Schulhofer got a step behind, but just as the shot was about to be taken, brilliantly timed check. And now the Keydets on the clear. And the Keydets will make it happen. Warner Lewis getting it across for VMI. So Lewis will get it to Duncan Bloom. Duncan Bloom will get it to Bagwell. And Keydets with plenty of time here. Duncan Bloom getting a run and start. He'll get it to Bagwell. Bagwell managing to maintain possession. Some good defense here from Wagner College. Now just 25 seconds left on the shot clock. Bagwell just one-on-one with Oliver Liddell Brown. Bagwell will swing it across the field, and that'll sail out of bounds. A little bit of a rush pass there. It will be Seahawk ball. So now the Seahawks on the clear. And they'll make that happen. So Wagner College back on offense. 2.5 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Jacob Bass with it. Bass will swing it. And the Seahawks not getting much of anything in the middle. VMI defense holding strong. Still plenty of time for the Seahawks. Still nothing for the Seahawks. VMI defense standing strong. Wagner College still with plenty of time. 27 seconds left on the shot clock. Now just 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Not much penetration here from the Seahawks. Go ahead and take the shot. That will go off the net of Adam Norris. Dylan Popin with the shot, and Norris with his second save of the day. So now VMI needing to clear. They'll go ahead and clear it. Duncan Bloom with it. So VMI back on offense. Cole Jones with it. He'll swing it around to Durkin behind the goal. And Durkin will slow it down. Durkin waiting for some movement to occur. VMI, not much penetration on this possession. Both defenses standing tall here in the second quarter. Duncan Bloom now with it. Bloom will get it to Durkin. Duncan Bloom will get it to Durkin. VMI with just 15 seconds left on the shot clock have not had much opportunity here. They'll swing it to the middle, take the shot, and that will be saved. Angus Snow, both these goalkeepers trading blows, and a good pass from Snow will allow the Seahawks to clear that fairly easily. So both defenses just trading blows, not letting either offense get much penetration. And right there, Seahawks got an excellent opportunity, but Adam Norris, the last line of defense, not letting it get through. Third save for Adam Norris. He initiates the fast break offense, and a rough pass there not handled by Zach Creel. That'll sail out of bounds. Wagner College with possession. Just under 5 minutes gone here in the second quarter. So Wagner College will have possession. After a hectic back and forth as the goalkeepers traded saves. Norris now picking it up after allowing 2 goals in the first quarter to only 1 save. Now has 2 saves to no goals here in the second. Dylan Popin now with it. Popin will pass it in the middle. VMI defense recovers. So the Seahawks still looking for something. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. They'll swing it towards the middle. They'll take the shot, and that will be another save. Adam Norris. Senior goalkeeper having himself a second quarter. And another good outlet pass. VMI back on offense. Good defensive play there from the Seahawks. Ball ends up on the ground. And a bit of aggression there from the Seahawks. It will maintain Keydet ball. So that was number 7, Cole Yoshioka, sophomore from Mars, Pennsylvania, that prevented that fast break opportunity on the side of the Seahawks. Got his stick on the ball. Was able to put it on the ground. So VMI still with possession. Duncan Bloom looking to make something happen. Duncan Bloom with the shot on the goal, and Duncan Bloom taking it himself. Jack Duncan Bloom with his second goal of the day, and he extends the VMI lead back up to 2. Yeah, that's really the first time that Wagner College has allowed inside presence to the VMI offense, and Duncan Bloom taking advantage. So we'll go ahead and get our first face-off in the last 6.5 minutes. These two teams fighting a defensive battle.
VMI goal number 1, Jack Duncan Bloom.
So we'll go back to Jack Rogers, who lost his only opportunity here in the second quarter. But a 5:06 first quarter still gives him a significant advantage statistically. He's facing number 26, Dylan Dwyer, junior from Ocean City, New Jersey. And the ball will squeak out to the VMI side. So that'll be a face-off win for Rogers. Rogers giving the Cadets a make-it-take-it opportunity. And that looks like that'll be a penalty on Wagner College, number 25, Drew Pemrick. He checked Bo Durkin when Durkin didn't have the ball, so it looks like that'll be the penalty. So VMI with the free play. So Duncan Bloom now with it. He'll put his man on the ground. He'll swing it back to Durkin. Still 35 seconds on the shot clock for the Cadets. Bagwell now with it. Bagwell making his move. He'll get inside. He'll pass it around to Durkin. Pass up to the middle, shot on the goal, and that will go just off the left pole. And that will stay VMI possession, especially with the penalty. So 7:25 left here in the second quarter, and VMI will get their first man-up opportunity. Now, this Wagner College team, an extremely good man-down defense, only allowing their opponents 23.5% of their opportunities man-up. So great man-down defense here in the Seahawks. See if the Cadets are able to penetrate. Not exactly the best man-up offense, only 28.6%. And additionally, this is a rare opportunity because Wagner College only averages 1 minute and 16 seconds of penalty minutes each game, which is extremely low and is number 1 in the NEC. So a rare opportunity, but Wagner College is also really good at making sure that when these rare opportunities happen, their opponents don't score. So we'll see what happens here. VMI up 2, 4-2 is the score. And a man up with just 15 seconds left on the penalty. Cadets moving quickly. They'll swing it around to Durkin behind the goal. Durkin looking to make something happen. Nothing there, just 5 seconds left on the penalty. VMI quickly running out of time. They'll swing it to Bagwell. Bagwell will get it to Jones. And so the penalty is killed, and that'll be a turnover on VMI. So excellent defense there from the Seahawks, marking another failed man-up offense caused by the Wagner College defense. So the Seahawks back up to full strength will be on offense with 6.5 minutes left here in the first half. And Muchinetta with it. He gets some space in the middle. He'll take the shot, and that will sail over Norris's head. So nothing there from Muchinetta. Seahawks will maintain possession, still with 50 seconds left on the shot clock. A good space right there, but Adam Norris with the easy save. Norris, I believe, with his 5th save of the quarter, still has yet to allow a goal. Now VMI on the clear. You can tell Wagner College is getting a little bit more aggressive on their clears defensively. So Gormson will come in for the Cadets. VMI will be on offense. Nate Golding will have it. Golding does make it to the middle. He'll pass to the left, and nothing there, just out of the reach of Bagwell. So back on the clear is the Seahawks. And some good passing will help them clear it easily. Mitchell with it in the corner. Not much room to operate. He'll go ahead and swing it out. Wagner State looking to make something happen. Still 45 seconds left on the shot clock. They'll swing it behind the goal. And a quick little move inside. Nothing there on the shot. Ball ends up on the ground, picked up by Wagner College. Did not hit the goalpost or Norris, so no reset on the shot clock, just 30 seconds left. VMI defense standing tall here. Quick pass to the middle, and that will be blocked, not by Norris. That'll be blocked by number 18, Miller Tatum.
Timeout call by Wagner.
And with the ground ball being fought over, Wagner College will go ahead and take the timeout. We'll go ahead and take a break and bring you back when play resumes. All right, and welcome here back out of the timeout by Wagner State. They will have possession, just 15 seconds on the shot clock for the Seahawks. after the hectic save from Adam Norris. Wagner College looking to make something happen. Just 5 seconds left on the shot clock. And they'll just throw it over. So it'll be VMI ball. Good defense from VMI. Another good save from Adam Norris, I believe his 6th of the quarter. And VMI will be on the clear. Wagner College earlier, quick turnover there from the Seahawks. They'll take the shot on the goal, and that will go left. I'm not sure if Adam Norris got it, but Adam Norris with the hustle will take possession back. So a broken clear there, but Adam Norris, excellent playing in the goalkeep spot. I was just about to say, Wagner College has been more aggressive on the clears in this quarter than they have in the first. And right there, paying off, not quite in the score, but forcing the turnover. But VMI ultimately will end up with it. 3.5 minutes left in this second quarter. And Duncan Bloom will have it. Duncan Bloom will swing it around behind the goal. Duncan Bloom looking to make something happen. He gets a step on his defender, gets the shot. And just before Duncan Bloom takes the timeout, just before Duncan Bloom takes the shot, head coach Taylor Mendoza will go ahead and take the timeout. A savvy timeout there, as that would have been saved by Angus Snow. So a clutch timeout there from the head coach from VMI. We'll go ahead and take a break and bring you back after the timeout. All right, and welcome back here out of the VMI timeout. As mentioned beforehand, savvy timeout from head coach Taylor Mendoza, as that would have ended up a save for the Seahawks. So VMI maintains possession off the good play from their head coach. 25 seconds left on the shot clock. And Durkin will have it behind the goal. VMI looking to make something happen. Just 15 seconds left on the shot clock now. Gormson now with it. Gormson trying to make his way in the middle. He'll pass it behind the goal to Bagwell. Bagwell will get it to Durkin. Just 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Bagwell with his last opportunity here gets a position, takes the shot, and that will go left. So that will be a shot clock violation. Excellent defense from Wagner College. This VMI offense is high flying, and so far the Seahawks have done very well at limiting VMI. However, just not much on the other end. So the Seahawks need to make something happen. And that'll be an offsides, a rough mistake there. VMI ball. So VMI will be right back on offense after the offsides. Gormson will come on for the Cadets. VMI taking it slow. You get Jones on. And Gormson will swing it to Durkin behind the goal. Durkin will swing it from behind the goal. He'll take the shot, but nothing there as he didn't have the angle. So it'll stay VMI ball with still 60 seconds. I believe they're calling that a save on the side of Angus Snow, so Snow getting his net on that. But a rough pass there, turnover VMI. The Seahawks will gain possession with just 90 seconds left in the quarter. So now the Seahawks with it. About 13 seconds separate shot clock from the game clock. So Wagner College taking it slow. Swinging around behind the goal. And we'll have a timeout from Wagner College. A good timeout here from head coach Will Fox in his second season with the team. Have been struggling offensively and have been shut out for 14 minutes so far in this quarter. So looking to make his final possession of the quarter count. We'll go ahead and take a break and bring you back at the start of play. All right, and welcome back here out of the timeout. It'll be Seahawk ball for Wagner College. 44 seconds left on the shot clock and just 56.6 seconds on the game clock. So looking to make their final possession of the quarter mean something on the scoreboard. Mitchell will start with it. VMI has done very well at keeping Mitchell under wraps. VMI will swing it around behind the goal. Just 20 seconds left on the shot clock for the Seahawks. VMI not letting him get in the middle. Ball's now behind the goal. Still nothing, they'll swing it up top. Seahawks will take the shot, and that'll be saved. Adam Norris. So now VMI on the clear, just 6 seconds left on the game clock. Just need to play keep away, not turn over the ball. And so they'll let the first half clock run out. That'll be the end of the half. Your Keydets up 4-2 after one of their best, if not the best, defensive performance this VMI team has put up all season. So the score is 4-2 going into the locker room. We'll go ahead and take a break, and we'll be back for the second half. All right, and welcome everyone back here. We're about to start the second half of this NEC conference matchup between your VMI Keydets and the visiting Wagner College Seahawks. A hard-fought defensive battle in the first half. Only 6 total goals scored, and most of those were in the first 4 minutes of the first quarter. So an absolute slugfest defensively between these two teams. And keep in mind, this is the most important matchup these two teams are going to have in the regular season. A win here pretty much guarantees VMI a spot in the tournament, but a win for Wagner College does guarantee a spot in the NEC tournament. So a very important win for either of these two teams. They need it to keep their seasons alive. And right now, VMI up 2 after a dominant second quarter. Score was 3-2 heading in. Only put up 1 goal in the second quarter, but clamped down defensively, not allowing a single point for the Seahawks. And of course, it is senior day here, with this being the last lacrosse home game for these cadets. And so far, the 2 seniors that we highlighted coming in, Jack Rogers and Adam Norris, have been as advertised. Jack Rogers, 5 of 7 on face-off so far, doing his best to keep VMI in possession of the ball. Sorry, 6 of 8 on face-offs for Rogers. And then Adam Norris, in that second period, had plenty of saves. Looks like he had a total of 5 saves in that second quarter without allowing a single goal. So those 2 seniors showing out in their last home game of their collegiate careers here at VMI. Starting the second half, we'll have Rogers, and Rogers will lose that face-off, just his 3rd loss of the game. And the Seahawks moving very quickly. VMI able to recover. So Wagner College taking it slow, getting their substitutions in after the quick attempt at a fast break. Didn't get anything there. Still 45 seconds left on the shot clock for the Seahawks. Swinging behind the goal. And that'll be a shot, and that will go off Adam Norris's net. He'll bump it right. That'll sail out. Looks like I missaw that. It just sails right. Norris wasn't able to get his net on it, but that's a benefit for VMI. No reset shot clock for Wagner College. Just 23 seconds left. And VMI with some good defense. Wagner College has been trying to play that crease, but nothing at all so far. Wagner College will take another shot, and that will go off of VMI, and it'll stay with the Seahawks. So that was number 51, Connor Young, who managed to hit it. Quick shot on the goal for the Seahawks. And it looks like there's some confusion with the shot clock. Before that possession even started, it said 7 on the shot clock. The shot clock didn't even go during that last-ditch shot, but now they're calling for a reset. It's 57 seconds on the shot clock. So a little bit of confusion here. Looks like perhaps Norris did get his net on that, so another save for Norris. Nope, never mind, the call is 7 seconds. So now we got that all sorted out. There's 7 seconds on the shot clock for the Seahawks, and they'll just go ahead and sail it over. So that'll be a shot clock violation. Hectic officiating there. But if you're a VMI fan, you're not going to be upset with that result. So now VMI on the clear. Duncan Bloom has it. And Duncan Bloom will sneak it through. And VMI will have their first offensive possession of the third quarter. Bagwell with it. Bagwell has been quiet so far today. Wagner College has done well to limit the junior from York, Pennsylvania. He's averaging 3.27 goals per game. So far, not a single one. So great defense coming from the Seahawks. Nothing there for VMI, trying to push it inside. Swing it up to Bagwell. Bagwell making his move to the middle. He'll go and take the shot, and he'll put it in. Hey, we'll take the announcer curse working in the benefit of VMI, saying he hasn't made a shot all day. He'll put it in right there. Dayton Bagwell, like I said, junior from York, Pennsylvania, gets his first goal of the day. And now VMI with their largest lead of 3. And with how hard fought these defenses have gone today, every point counts.
VMI goal number 55, Dayton Bagwell.
And already coming out of that second quarter, that 2-point lead was feeling quite secure, more secure than you'll usually feel about a 2-point lead. So that's a huge goal from Bagwell to put it up to 3. We'll get the face off again. And Rogers will take that one. So Rogers 1 of 2 here in the third quarter. And so VMI with a make it, take it opportunity. So VMI now with their full offensive personnel on. Cole Jones now with it. Jones will pass it to Lewis. Nothing there for Lewis. He'll swing it to Duncan Bloom. Durkin now moving around the... And that'll be a crease violation on Will Gormson. So a turnover on VMI. Wagner College with the ball. A rough pass there, ball ends up on the ground. That is picked up by Wagner College. But a hard-fought clear. It will go the way of the Seahawks. Intercepted pass. Brilliant play there. That'll be Zach Creel. So Zach Creel forcing the turnover. Brilliant play from the long stick. Sophomore from Dallas, Georgia. One of those weird coincidences, the same name. Normally hear Dallas, Texas, but I'm sure Dallas, Georgia is probably better than Dallas, Texas. So VMI back on offense. Gormson trying to make a move. Gormson will take the shot. That'll go off of Angus Snow, and then Angus Snow with the hustle, getting possession for Wagner College. Brilliant play from the goalkeeper. Here come the Seahawks. VMI pressuring heavily, even after the clear. But no turnover force. It will remain Seahawk ball. Wagner College looking to make something happen offensively. So get it to Mitchell. Mitchell's been quiet today. Mitchell trying to make a move. And nothing there. Great defense from VMI. Mitchell back with it. Looking to get in the middle. Mitchell trying to force his way in the middle. Mitchell has to give it up. Just 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Wagner College trying to make something happen. And they'll just have to throw it out of bounds. Excellent defense from VMI. So VMI with an excellent defensive possession and will now be on the clear. They'll pass it up. Good clear there. VMI back on offense. Warner Lewis with it. VMI getting everything set up. Here comes Duncan Bloom. Duncan Bloom with 2 goals on the day. They'll go ahead and get Will Gormson on. Duncan Bloom will swing it around to Durkin. Durkin to Bagwell. Bagwell looking to get his second goal of the day. Nothing there. He'll take the shot. Oh my goodness. Bagwell. I thought he had to retreat from that. He got double teamed, but takes the shot and sneaks it just by Snow. What an incredibly bold shot from the offensive leader of this VMI team, Dayton Bagwell. Dayton Bagwell with the brilliant circus shot puts the Cadets up 4 points with 9 minutes left to go in the third quarter.
VMI goalman number 55, Dayton Bagwell.
So after a slow first half, Bagwell has the 2 goals for the Cadets here in this third quarter. We'll go back to Rogers at the faceoff. Ball ends up on the ground. And that will be a face-off loss for Rogers. Great play there from Wagner College. They were the last to hit the ball, but as it bounced off of VMI Keydet, it will go to the Seahawks. So 2 face-off wins here in the third quarter for Dylan Dwyer. Mitchell with it. Wagner College looking to make some moves early. Move around the crease. And that'll be a flag on VMI. So it looks like that'll be on number 66, Alex Seaton. So free possession here for Wagner College. Last time they had a free possession, they were able to put in all the way back in the first quarter. Quick pass into the middle. That'll end up on the ground. Ball will stay inbounds and be picked up by VMI, so that will enforce the penalty. So that will, in fact, be on Alex Seaton. That'll put VMI a man down. And VMI has relatively struggled in the man-down defense, allowing their opponents to score 42.9% of the time.
4 minutes slash called on VMI's number 66, Alex Seaton.
So it'll be a 1-minute penalty. So 1 minute on the penalty, 1 minute on the shot clock for Wagner College. This is the best opportunity the Seahawks have had offensively since the opening quarter. Quick pass in the middle. That'll be saved. Adam Norris, and he sends the ball flying to midfield. And ball is rolling around, and that'll be picked up by VMI. VMI with some room to run and intercepted. Brilliant play. Tristan McMahon intercepting the pass. So still 24 seconds on the penalty. VMI still a man down. Quick, fast break. VMI recovers. Great play from Adam Norris. Doesn't end up going anywhere. Now Mitchell with it. Mitchell will pass it up top. Some quick passing here. And that'll sneak it in. That'll sneak it in for the Seahawks. Their third goal of the day. That'll come from number 8, Ryan Rossi, the junior from Sparta, New Jersey.
Number 8, Ryan Rossi.
So he'll get his first goal of the day. And he'll cut the VMI lead to 3. So it looks like that penalty was unreleasable on the side of VMI. Well, the penalty's still up on the board. I don't see anyone in the penalty box, so it was releasable. That's why I shouldn't make assumptions. Regardless, we'll go back to the face-off with Jack Rogers and Dwyer. And Dwyer will win that one. So Dwyer 3 of 4 on face-offs here in the third quarter. Made some good adjustments to get a leg up on Rogers. So make it, take it opportunity for the Seahawks, their first of the day. Clock keeps on ticking, 6.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. And Wagner College looking to get their first offensive run of the day. Have not been able to string together successive goals. Swing it up top to Mitchell. Mitchell will give it up. Some quick passing here from the Seahawks. 35 seconds left on the shot clock. Quick shot on the goal there. That'll sail over for the Seahawks. And it looks like that hit a cadet as it went out, so that'll be a reset shot clock. That is the call. It looks like the rest will confer on that. So, yep, the reset shot clock. Unfortunate break there for VMI. Obviously a good defensive play, but you'd rather have the small shot clock. So fresh 60 seconds for the Seahawks. And the Seahawks, their offense has tried to work around the crease, but VMI defense has not allowed anything there. And right there, brilliant plays there from Dylan Popin. It looks like, so the ball did go in on the shot, but it looks like they called a crease violation. So instead of a goal, that'll be a turnover on the Seahawks. And now the VMI back on offense. So a struggling possession there and a lot of confusion going on with the scorekeepers and the refs. The scoreboard says 6-4, even though that goal was waved off. So a major swing there. Big break for VMI. Duncan Bloom now with it. Duncan Bloom makes his way in the middle, and that will go off of Angus Snow. Good save for Snow, but that'll stay VMI possession. Fresh 60 seconds for the Cadets. Scoreboard is now fixed. The score is 6-3. All right, so VMI with possession. 4.5 minutes left to go here in this third quarter. Bagwell will have it. He scored the VMI's 2 goals in this quarter. VMI trying to move the ball, long shot, and that will go in. Tyler Hicks for the longest shot for VMI of the day. Number 17, Tyler Hicks, the sophomore from Annapolis, Maryland, puts the VMI lead up to 4 on the day. So an unfortunate break there from Wagner College. Thought they trimmed the deficit to 6-4. Unfortunate crease violation. VMI goes and scores. So instead of a 2-point lead for VMI, it balloons up to 4 with 4.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. So we'll go back to Jack Rogers. Rogers has struggled here in the third quarter. Only 1 faceoff win out of the 4 opportunities. Ball pops out towards the VMI side. Ball is still being fought over. And VMI will pick that up. So Rogers with the faceoff win. So VMI with the make it, take it opportunity. And now VMI will get their personnel on that they need. I believe that's Gormson coming on. He'll get it to Bagwell. Bagwell getting some speed. Nothing there. He's met by 2 defenders. Durkin will pass it to Gormson. The ball will go far. Goes to half field. And that'll be a turnover. Wagner College picks up the ground ball. And they're right back on offense. Good recovery from VMI. It's a heads-up play from Warner Lewis to get right back on defense. .60 seconds on the shot clock for the Seahawks. Mitchell has it. Wagner College with it. They're taking it slow. You have Theo Kostakis with it. And Starkus will give it up. Millhouse now with it. Swinging around to Mitchell. Seahawks now just have 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Slow possession here. Quick move to the middle, they'll take the shot, and Adam Norris will save that easily. Norris looking wonderful there in the goal keep. Several saves here in the last 2 quarters, only allowing 1 goal. So VMI will clear it easily, back on offense. And Lewis will have it. Lewis will give it up to Cole Jones. And the clock ticks here to 2 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Tyler Hicks now with it. Hicks scored the last goal for the Keydets. He'll swing it around to Durkin. Durkin to Bagwell. Bagwell makes a smooth move. He gets met by 3 defenders. He passes up, and the shot on the goal is saved. Angus Snow. That was a good one from the Seahawk goalkeep. Good outlet pass. We'll get Wagner College right back on the offensive end. So Angus Snow, while he's not having the day he would quite want, being down by 4 goals, still has had an excellent day there in the goalkeep position for the Seahawks. Ball ends up on the ground. Wagner College, they're able to pick right back up. Good pass to a streaking Seahawk. That sails right, and that will stay with the Seahawks. Danny McMahon will bring it in. Wagner College will swing it behind the goal. McMahon with it. Pass there not handled well. Ball ends up on the ground. That'll be picked up by Wagner College. Just 20 seconds left on the shot clock now. Pass up to top. Seahawks trying to make something happen. Nothing there. Good recovery from VMI. Just 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Seahawks will swing it around behind the goal. Trying to play the crease, and that will go in. Dylan Popin, freshman from Andover, Minnesota. So Popin now had that goal taken away earlier, but I believe that's his 2nd goal of the quarter.
Wagner goal by number 2, Dylan Popin.
Now that'll be Popin's 1st goal. Second one was that one that he just got inside the crease. Ended up being a turnover. So with 28.5 seconds, Popin cuts the VMI lead down to 3. We'll go back to the face-off. Either team, whoever wins the face-off, is going to have to move quickly. Rogers swings it out to the VMI side. VMI gets that one. So now VMI needing to move quickly. They want to get one more shot before the end of the quarter. 17 seconds left for VMI. They'll get it to Jack Duncan Bloom. Lewis now with it. Gets it up to Gormson. VMI looking to move quickly. Just 5 seconds left in the game clock. And a good defensive play there, but ground ball picked up by VMI, and that shot is saved. So brilliant play for Angus Snow to finish the quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Your score, VMI 7.
VMI does extend the lead in that quarter, but Wagner College does come away at the end with the final goal of the quarter. So 15 more minutes of NEC lacrosse left here. VMI up 3. We'll go ahead and take a break and bring you back for the final quarter. All right, and welcome back here to the start of the fourth quarter. VMI up 3 against the visiting Wagner College Seahawks. Right there, both defenses showing a bit of some cracks there in the third quarter after a 1-0 second quarter. But VMI ultimately coming out victorious in each of the quarters. 3-2 after the first, 4-2 after the second, and now 7-4 after the third. We'll go back to the face-off. Jack Rogers not having his best quarter at the face-off position in the third. Ultimately not hurting VMI too much. He'll swing the ball up, and that'll be picked up by VMI. So VMI with the face-off win, and VMI on offense. So good start here. And with how well these defenses have played, this three-goal lead, not runs, we're not playing baseball. It's the middle of the MLB season, that's why I'm getting confused. 3-goal lead feels pretty strong with how good these defenses have played. But obviously with lacrosse, it's a game of runs and can change any moment. So VMI needing to capitalize as much as possible. Duncan Bloom now with it. 45 seconds left on the shot clock. Swing it up top to Bagwell. Bagwell towards the middle, he'll take the shot, and that'll be saved. Angus Snow having himself a second half. A good outlet pass. The Seahawks are out and running. But it looks like VMI will cover. Quick pass across the field. They'll take the shot, and that will go just right. And I think Norris got his net on that to send it just right, but it obviously remained Wagner State ball, Wagner College ball. And right there, the VMI defense falling asleep, but Adam Norris, the last line of defense, having himself an amazing day, keeping it up. On the clear, Wagner State forcing the turnover, shot on the goal, and that'll be Adam Norris again. He'll pick it up. Ground ball, Adam Norris, 3 goals in a row, or 3 saves in a row. Adam Norris. It is the hardest thing to do in lacrosse to have a 1v1 attackman versus goalkeeper, but Adam Norris, 3 for 3. That is the best penetration that Wagner College has gotten all day, and Adam Norris, the last line of defense, not letting anything go through. So VMI back on offense after Adam Norris saving the Keydets there. VMI looking to make something happen. Just 30 seconds left on the shot clock now for VMI. Durkin trying to make something happen. Durkin will do a big shot, and that'll stay VMI possession. Sorry, that was Gormson taking that shot. Durkin will be the one bringing it in for VMI. No, wrong again. That'll be Lewis. Durkin was the one that set the screen. Goodness, I'm seeing these numbers really well today. So VMI, just 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Get it up to Duncan Bloom. Duncan Bloom will try and make something happen. He's working his way inside. He'll take the shot, and Duncan Bloom just taking it himself. That's what Duncan Bloom's been doing all day. He had those 2 goals in the first quarter where the VMI offense was getting a little bit stagnant, but just taking it one-on-one and putting it in. So the VMI lead back up to 4.
VMI goal number 1, Jack Duncan Bloom.
And Duncan Bloom takes what his goalkeeper gives him, the offensive possession that should not have happened, except for Adam Norris. So good synergy there between defense and offense. We'll head back to the face-off. Rogers overall having a great day. Looking to keep it up. The ball will fling out to the Wagner College side. And that penalty there. So almost a brilliant defensive play from VMI, but Warner Lewis committing the penalty there. No goal for VMI. So that'll be the penalty on Warner Lewis. It looks like he'll be in for 1 minute, I believe. It looks like Theo Kostakis will keep it. No, the penalty will be for 30 seconds. So Warner Lewis out for 30 seconds. Quick man-up opportunity here for the Seahawks. Last time they were man-up, we're able to put it in. One-on-one on the day on man-up opportunities for Wagner College. Already the penalties half gone. Some quick passing here. Still nothing for the Seahawks. They'll swing it up top. Just 7 seconds left on the penalty. Quick pass across the field. Nothing there. Go around the crease, and that'll be saved. Adam Norris. And that'll stay with the Seahawks, but that penalty is killed. So VMI takes away the penalty. Great defense there from the Cadets. And right there, some good passing from Wagner State, making it look easy. And that'll be Dylan Popin with his second goal of the day. So a bit of a late reaction from the VMI defense. And Popin cuts the VMI lead down to 3. So while they might not have scored on the man up, use the opportunity to put it in on the possession.
Wagner goal scored by number 2, Dylan Popin.
So Jack Rogers will be back at the faceoff. Faceoff win for Wagner last time up. 11.5 minutes left here in this final quarter. And Rogers will swing it out to the VMI side. VMI with an easy faceoff win there. So VMI on offense, not letting make it take it opportunity happen. Tyler Hicks with it. We'll give it up to Jack Duncan Bloom. Duncan Bloom, of course, with 3 goals for VMI today. Duncan Bloom looking to make something happen again. Being defended well. Pass it up to Hicks. Hicks will give it up. Bagwell now with it. Bagwell will take the shot, and that'll be saved by Snow. The ball on the ground, that'll be picked up by VMI, so a fresh 60 seconds for VMI. Duncan Bloom again with it. And a rough pass there. That'll be a turnover on VMI. At least what you can say with VMI today is that the turnovers haven't been costly. They haven't led to immediate fast break opportunities for the Seahawks. The Seahawks still have needed to clear off of the VMI turnovers. So, as my dad would say, it's not how good your good shots are. It's how good your bad shots are. Right there on the clear. Wagner College not able to complete it. So VMI now on the clear. Lewis now with it. So now VMI back on offense. 9:40 left on the game clock. After a hectic first couple minutes, both teams starting to take it slow. Take a bit more time on the offensive side. Quick shot there, right as I say they've been taking it slow. VMI gets a quick shot from Will Gormson. Durkin will take it in. And Durkin will swing around behind the goal. VMI likes this waiting game. Durkin will swing it to Gormson. Gormson trying to force his way in the middle, nothing there. Back to Durkin. And a quick shot from behind the goal, and wow! An over-the-shoulder shot. I believe that's number 40, Ethan Ostrowski, with the circus shot of the day. He got a good angle, but his back was to the net, so you didn't think he was going to take that. VMI haven't been taking those shots today. But Ostrowski not letting that go to waste.
Goal scored by number 40, Ethan Ostrowski, assisted by number 6, Bo Durkin.
And that'll be assisted by Durkin. So the VMI lead back up to 4 with 9:09 left here in the final quarter. Back to the faceoff, and Jack Rogers win that easily, and Rogers with some room to run. And Rogers will look to take the shot, but a good check from behind. Ball ends up on the ground, picked up by Ostrowski. So great recovery there. I believe that was number 50, Terry Farrell, captain for this Seahawks defense, just diving to knock the ball out of Rogers' net. Prevents the free shot for Rogers, but Keydets stay on offense. Durkin with it. Durkin normally playing the crease, so he's not where he usually is. But Bo Durkin looking to make something happen. He'll get to the middle, he'll take the shot, and that'll be saved. Angus Snow. And some great passing here from the Seahawks. Gets them back on offense. Looks like they're not going to take the fast break opportunity. Long pass across the field with some room to run. Still nothing. Good defense from VMI. It's number 42, Ian Muchinetta. They'll swing it around behind the goal. And that ball will end up on the ground, picked up by VMI. So VMI out and running. Good fast break opportunity here. They'll pass it up to the middle, take the shot on the goal, and that will go in. Cole Jones with the goal. Great possession there, and that was stemmed. That was assisted by number 77, Zach Creel. And now VMI with their largest lead of the day of 5. 10-5 is the score. 7:39 left to go.
Assist by number 77, Zach Creel.
So VMI really starting to make things happen. Already 6 goals here in the second half to just 3 on the side of Wagner College. Let's go back to the face-off. Jack Rogers here. One who initiated that possession. And a false start there from Wagner College. Unfortunate mistake. VMI will go ahead and take that one. Bo Durkin will come on. And VMI with possession. Make it take an opportunity here. And the offense has started to really kick it into gear in this quarter. Quick pass in the middle, shot on the goal. That will go left. Great save, Angus Snow. Excellent position from the VMI offense, but just nothing there. But VMI picks up the ground ball off the save from Snow. So Keydets will maintain possession. I believe that's Durkin back there, behind the goal. Durkin will pass in the middle, and another goal, assisted by Durkin. That'll be Warner Lewis putting it in. And now VMI really starting to pour it on. Getting some good, crisp passing here in the fourth quarter. Stemmed by some excellent defense. And after that quick run there from VMI,
Assisted by number 6.
head coach Will Fox will go ahead and take the timeout. A very critical 7 minutes for his team. Only down 6. That is not an insurmountable lead. But with VMI extending it pretty much every possession here, critical for the Seahawks to get back on the board, and soon. And take a break for the timeout and bring you back as play resumes. All right, and welcome back here out of the timeout from head coach Fox. A great run here for VMI, putting them up by 6. 11-5 is the score. So some critical face-offs, some critical possessions here for Wagner College, looking to keep their season alive. Of course, this doesn't end it. Even if Wagner College loses this game here today, a loss from VMI and a win next week will give Wagner College the last playoff spot in the NEC. So not the end-all be-all, but considering Wagner College is playing Robert Morris and VMI is playing Detroit Mercy, Robert Morris being first in the conference currently and Detroit Mercy being second to last, this is a very critical juncture for the Seahawks. So VMI does take the face-off, is back on offense with the make-it-take-it opportunity. And Durkin behind it. Durkin has had a good quarter facilitating for his teammates, has found open players in the middle. Both Ostrowski and Lewis have had opportunities. Lewis again, but a good recovery from the Seahawks. Lewis not able to take the shot, just 35 seconds left on the shot clock for VMI. Gormson trying to find something, nothing there. Duncan Bloom now with it, he'll pass it up to Bagwell. Bagwell now making a move, he'll take the shot and he'll sneak it in. Bagwell in the top left corner. And VMI starting to pour it on here. Lead now up to 7 with just 6 minutes left in this one. Obviously, this doesn't guarantee VMI the final spot in the NEC tournament, as stated before. But going against Detroit Mercy, who record-wise and statistically is not as good of an opponent as this Wagner College team, should be able to take care of business. But we've seen stretches from this VMI defense where they allowed tons of runs, so they need to stay disciplined. Not runs, goodness gracious, goals. So they need to stay disciplined and keep possession of the ball. VMI will win that face-off. So VMI just pouring it on. Adam Rogers doing his job of giving VMI as much time to kill the clock as possible. So Tyler Hicks with it. Hicks looking to make a move. Hicks getting in the middle. Good check from behind. Looks like that's number 35, Owen Edwards, forcing that turnover. Sorry, that's Declan Gillen forcing that turnover. And despite an aggressive VMI defense on the clear, the Seahawks are able to get it back on the offensive end. Just 5 minutes now for Wagner College. Down 7. Needing to get something here and get it quick. Now get a quick move inside. That shot will go right. And that'll stay with Wagner College. So Wagner College still with 45 seconds left on the shot clock after that Dylan Popin shot. Wagner will take another shot. That'll go off the left bar. Left pull, and will sail out of bounds. So a fresh 60 seconds for the Seahawks, but still no points up on the board as we're now 4.5 minutes away from the end of this one. Mitchell now with it. And a great defensive play. The ball pops out. VMI will pick up the ground ball. So that'll be Alex Seaton forcing the turnover. And now an aggressive clear defense here from the Seahawks, needing every opportunity. The goal keep is out, but VMI won't take advantage. So now VMI back on offense, and another minute killed here, 4 minutes left for VMI. 55 seconds left on the shot clock. VMI, if done correctly, can wind this down all the way to the 3-minute mark. It's either that or a goal, and with VMI, you are in control here. And it looks like VMI will do that. They'll let the clock tick down as much as Wagner College will let them. Quick pass in the middle, another shot on the goal. That'll sail right. And that'll stay with VMI. So VMI, just 25 seconds left on the shot clock. VMI will pass it in the middle again, shot on the goal, and that will be a brilliant save. Angus Snow was one-on-one with Will Gormson, but gets that save anyway. So quick passing up here on the fast break, quick shot on the goal, and that will go in. Wagner College will put it in, and that'll be Dylan Popin with his third goal of the day. So it cuts the VMI lead down to 6.
Wagner goal scored by number
It's a long shot, but that goal still gives Wagner College some hope. In large part, VMI icing the rest of this game will go down to Jack Rogers, getting some face-off wins. He's been doing brilliantly here in the fourth quarter. Needs to keep it up, because the only way Wagner College can get back into this is some face-off wins and some quick goals. That ball will skirt out to the VMI side. Ball still popped up. VMI will pick out that ground ball. So VMI, I believe, will go away with the face-off win. Quick pass in the middle. They'll get that clear, and VMI with possession. Barring any unforeseen circumstances with that face-off win and that clear, VMI will be able to ice this game. Two and a half minutes left here. The lead is 6. And VMI just letting the clock run down as much as possible. They'll be able to get it down to about the 1:30 mark. The 1:40 mark. And Durkin just holding it behind the net. They'll swing it in the crease. Pass is intercepted. And that'll be picked up by Snow. So the Seahawks back on offense with some room to run. They'll pass in the middle, ball ends up on the ground. That's picked up by Bagwell. So VMI back on offense with a fresh 80 seconds. So VMI with 70 seconds with just 100 seconds left in the game. So VMI should win this with a comfortable lead of 6 seconds with just a minute and a half, 6 goals with just a minute and a half left. Won't be able to ice it fully on this possession. Gormson got some good position, but pulls it back out. 40 seconds left on the shot clock for the Cadets. Durkin now has it. Durkin with some room. He'll get right up to the goalkeeper, and he'll put it in. So Durkin got a step and put it all the way 1v1 with Angus Snow, and he sneaks it by. So the VMI lead back up to 7, 56.5 seconds left in this one, and that will pretty much be it. We'll get one more face-off. And then VMI will walk away with the victory. They'll get them back up to 500 in conference play, 3-3, and it'll knock down Wagner College to 3-3. Obviously, VMI, after winning this one, will have the tiebreaker.
VMI goal scored by number 6.
So that'll put VMI up to the 4th spot. Get one last face-off. That'll be a false start. So VMI will have plenty of time to just run out the clock. And it looks like that's what VMI will do. Now it's just whether Wagner State will let VMI run out the clock. Just 25 seconds left on the game clock. Durkin with it. And we're just ticking. So now just 10 seconds left. A well-earned VMI victory, one of the best defensive performances of the year from VMI, up there with against LIU last week. And especially the highlight needs to go to senior Adam Norris. What a game Norris had. Only 6 goals allowed, obviously, 14 saves on the day for the senior, a 70% save percentage, an absolutely blistering day, including that run there that Wagner College had, where they had 3 straight shots of one-on-one against Norris, and he saved every single one of them. So a brilliant day from our seniors. Not to be outdone, we had 13 Jack Rogers, our face-off man, who went 17 of 23, only 6 face-off losses on the day for the senior. So a brilliant win for VMI. And now all that's left is next week to take care of business against Detroit Mercy, who only has 1 win on the season in conference play, and that coming against Mercyhurst, who every team has beat so far in the NEC. So a nice 7-goal win for VMI. Highlight some of the other key contributors. Obviously, at number 1, Jack Duncan Bloom with 3 goals on the day on just 5 shots. So scorching percentage from him. Then you had Dayton Bagwell, number 55, with 3 goals as well. And then on the defensive end for VMI, you had 4 players with caused turnovers. You had number 19, Greg Peters, number 21, Franklin Schulhofer, number 66, Alex Seaton, and number 77, Zach Creel. So an overall dominant performance on both sides of the ball. It was 4-2 at halftime. It ballooned to 13-6 by the end of the game. Great showing from this VMI Keydets team. So we'll go ahead. We'll be on the road next week against Detroit Mercy. And if Wagner College loses against Robert Morris next week as well, that'll guarantee VMI's spot. So either way, VMI has placed themselves in a very good position to make the conference tournament. And as we saw last week with LIU, any given week, any given day, this VMI team can beat anyone in the NEC. So that'll be it for us here at VMI. For Mark Duffin and everyone here at the VMI broadcast crew, we hope you have a wonderful day. Go Cadets.